Hello and good morning. Here, I guess I can show you what I'm doing. I mean, I don't know. I watch YouTube videos and I like it. I like seeing what people are doing. And I know I don't do a lot of that. Um, Thank you. Thank you for being here. This is my sacred space. I'm Olivia, and this is Tarot and Coffee with Olivia. And I decided to forego our thought of the day today because I had a stress dream last night, and I wanted to I wanted to get your help by just like letting you know how it went. But first, I'm gonna tell you thank you for being here. I already said that, but I want to tell you how much I appreciate you. Hmm. And while I gulp down some coffee, um, so some of you were delighted by the little coffee cup yesterday, so I did decide to do some other cute toppers, card toppers today. We have the miniature Coca-Cola, and just so you guys know, this little Coke and this little ice cream cone. Oh, my cat just left. He's like, "What? You're not gonna pet me while I'm going somewhere else?" Little ice cream, and then you saw the little coffee cup yesterday. It doesn't spill. That's one of the great things about that as well. And then we have another coffee cup. Oh, what I was going to tell you is these little things aren't as little as you think. I have really big hands. See how big they are? I'm just kidding. My hands might be a little fat, but they're not. They're not really big. Um, I wouldn't mind if they were. Maybe I could open jars. um, okay, so um, oh, you guys do a lot for me, and doing this every morning originally was a gift for you guys, which has definitely turned into a gift for me. So, and I have you guys to thank for that. Um, every one of you who has commented or given me advice or given me a gift or an exchange of energy. I really appreciate it. It's really helping me to continue, and it's also help on days that I'm like, oh, I'm tired. What if I was whatever? I don't usually feel that way. Like maybe when I first get out of bed, I might, but not really because you're why I get out of bed. So, how to do this? Pick your topper. Some people pick more than one. But the way I don't know if I designed this. I didn't. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos, and I'm sure I learned this watching YouTube. This particular spread because I did before YouTube and before recently, I didn't do so many distant card readings. I usually did them in person, and every now and then I would do them on the phone or via text, and that was fine. But recently I just started filming these, and it's been a very exciting journey for me. Um, Whoops, we've got a problem. Our little candle wants to go out here because of the stem. Oh, well, I guess it did. So now that I've completely lost my train of thought, so pick your topper while I'm talking here during this sacred time where I talk about my dreams. Um, Here we go. As you can see, I'm not a great multitasker. I stopped talking to light candles. Um, yeah, and then I'll pick your card. Now this is very different than a personal reading, because with a personal reading, for one thing, I would put down a whole lot more cards, and for another thing, you might have a specific question that you want answered. Ooh, let's do that today. No, we'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do a specific question. So if you have a specific question about, let's say, the month ahead, or something to do with world issues, something to do with political, or something to do with COVID-19, or something to do like that. If you have a question that you would like answered, that's a big question that would involve more than just that would involve everyone who would be seeing this video, which could be anybody. So if you have a question that anybody would understand and might want to hear an answer to, let me know in the comments and I will answer a question tomorrow. But this is a daily read. So we pick a card, we talk about what that might mean for your day, basically. Um, and so while we're here in this part, I'll tell you my stress dream. I dreamed that I was a student at a school, not a teacher, um, which I, well, anyway, I was a student and I had COVID-19 and I knew I did. It was a real mild case. And my whole family had been tested positive. I dreamed this because I read something. A friend of mine whose family was sick and their little boy just hasn't recovered. Um, and he was the mildest case, and now it's 3 months later and he's still sick. The 8-year-old, the youngest one. Anyway, that was that was not the part of the dream. That was the real part. The part of the dream is that I had it and then my family had it and I was embarrassed to tell anybody. Oh, here's another reason, because I posted something about lice on my Facebook. I said something about, do you think teachers can keep COVID from spreading in the classroom? How is it that they can't keep lice from spreading? Something like that. It wasn't, anyway. So it was like lice. I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed to say I had it. And I knew every time I spread it, I don't know if you guys have seen Star Trek, but there's this, The Naked Now. There's one episode where whenever they spread, I think that's what it's called, whenever they spread this disease, it goes ting and it tingles, and that's what was going on in the dream. So anyway, we had these visiting angels that would come by because our angels weren't enough. So so once a week we had these visiting angels come by, and I realized that my angels were starting to fade. And that was it. That's all I can recall. I think I woke up right about when I was realizing what that might mean. Um, so there's my thought of the day, my terrible stress dream. Feel free to discuss your dreams with me. I also do dream interpretation. However, some dreams are just stress dreams. So, for instance, if you were to call and book for a dream interpretation and you had a dream, first I would suggest you write it down. And second, mm, I will refund your money if it sounds like it's a stress dream and that I don't have a whole lot to interpret, something like that. Okay, so yeah. So anyway, yeah, you can link with me on my link tree, and that just means a connection. Let's do air quotes, connection. Okay, you can tell I'm feeling really silly today. I'm so relieved that that dream was a dream. We are gonna start. Ooh, what are we gonna start with? Maybe you can be psychic and guess. You're right, the Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola. If you chose Coca-Cola, this is your card. Oh, I put the Coke right where your card needs to be. And your card is the 8. Oh, did you see that? Oh, I'm not even going to try to mess with that right now, guys. Okay. All right. Once you're in quarantine for a long, long time, it's the little things. It's the little things that are funny. Okay. I like puns. All right, I'll move on. Okay, so let me get serious because this is the 8 of Pentacles. And basically, what it means is you're moving forward towards new goals. Maybe you haven't actually set those goals yet. I know that happens to me sometimes. Sometimes I'm going along. I'm like do do do, and I think I've been doing a really good job at this. I wonder if I could keep doing a really good job. Maybe I can make a goal that I reach this point at some time. Anyway, So it looks like it's something you're already moving quite along with, whether you've actually set that goal or not. Goals are good, so they do help us progress. Um, and some people didn't learn goal setting growing up. I was lucky enough to attend a church that was big into goal setting, and so they taught us that kind of stuff. So keep your nose to the grindstone. Keep going. You're doing well. And that's a really short and sweet excuse me, sorry. That's a really uh, nice message. Now I have the hiccups. I let me see if there's anything I can add to this. You see that door? There's two doors in the background there, so you may be moving through doors into new places. Um, if you don't have a goal, I would say set a goal. If you do have a goal, see how that, if it's a long-term goal, goals. If it's a long-term goal, take small steps towards that goal or little goals that move towards it. If it's uh, if it's a short-term goal, go ahead and turn that into a long-term goal if you can. What can you do with what you're learning? And we lost that card topper over there. It looks quite ominous. Oh gosh, I hope Coca-Cola doesn't. Well, yeah, I do. I hope they perish. Okay, here's an ice cream, mainly Nestle, which I'm not sure if they own Coke. I don't drink very many soft drinks, so I don't really know who all owns what with that way. Okay, so if you picked the ice cream, oh, and let me show you the ice cream up close because let's see, is it focusing? Yeah, because it could be a little kitty ice cream, like it could have a little face on it with ears. I don't know. Okay, the King of Pentacles. He is an older guy. He's also someone who's very strong, very stable. Usually, they're very financially set. Also, gosh, I think y'all had him. Somebody had him the other day, and it was telling you to look over your books. Oh, to see where you could save. I remember. Now he's not cheap. He likes his opulence. He likes his golden Aries heads up there above his chair. He likes luxury. You can see the leaves around him. It's because he's an older king. Um, and well, he's good, hardworking, successful in business. What is he telling you today? Enjoy how strong and virile you are. That's kind of a message I get. Female, fertile doesn't mean the same thing as virile, and it's not as exciting. I mean, it can be, of course, um, but not after an age. So, what is he telling ladies or women's or people with more female energies? What are you saying? Oh, to enjoy the king in your life, I guess. Okay, so when they said when I heard enjoy, it was like a enjoy, but it wasn't all that. It was also like hugging your dad. There was some of that energy in there too. There was there was protective energy in there when I said what about if the king is not you? There was a lot of feel the protection of the king in there. Feel that. That's not much to do. That's of how to feel. I don't like telling people how to feel, but that's your card. We're gonna move on. You can see I'm in kind of a cavalier mood, so we'll just be cavalier about all this. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be cavalier about you. You as a person. You are special to me. Okay, so now we have over here. This is a card I haven't seen in this deck before. Here, I'm going to bring it a little closer to the camera. And you see the wands or the staves or the batons or the bastos. Steven Stab. In this card, they are kind of a canopy, and it looks to be like it's got green leaves in it, and it looks like these people in the foreground are enjoying one another in their work. So what do we have to say about this card? Let's move it closer, make sure it's focused. It is a card about unity and celebration. Definitely. Um, it's also a card about hope of having enough, having bounty, not boundaries, bounty. Um, as you can see, I don't know, it looks as if, it doesn't look like, I can't really see that card very well. I'm going to look at it up close. I need my glasses. I need my reading glasses if I don't have them. Okay, so what do we have from this card for you today? Kind of a homecoming in a way. I think it's a card about enjoying being in, and I know that you guys, some of you have just been stuck inside. Some of you have been working through all of this, and I appreciate you guys because how would I eat? All that I eat. Um, so, yeah, enjoy who you are with today. You may not be with other human beings today. You may be. Um, but this is about if you are not with other human beings today, you are surrounded by living creatures with spirits and thoughts of their own. And they can be companions. And I'm not just talking about your pets either. I have a really close friend that makes friends with spiders. I remember once, you've heard of the Fly Guy, right? Well, I think whoever wrote the Fly Guy, I should know the name of this person. I do, but Arnold wrote the Fly Guy. That's his last name. Um, I think they knew people that have made friends with flies. I've known several people that have made, and flies don't live very long, so it's real sad, short little relationship. But yeah, I've known people that have actually, truly made friends with flies. One of them was an opera singer. I know, right? We're gonna turn over your little Starbucks treat, and we're gonna see what card you have. Isn't that beautiful? Here, let me bring it up close. It's a beautiful card. I love this deck. The Universal Tarot, thanks to Brett for reminding me about what this deck is. And okay, so the Knight of Swords, you can see him charging forward, and he knows what he's doing. He knows what team he's on. He knows what he's after. He's not questioning anything. He is moving forward. It's almost like whatever he slices through with that sword is going to slice like warm butter and a hot knife. This is a head card, a mind card. So is this guy, the king, over here. No, why did I say that? Because he must be. Sometimes things come out of my mouth. I don't know what I'm saying. I think that's part of being an intuitive card reader. So here we have the Knight of Swords. He's effective. This card to me is telling you to just move forward with a surety. Knock those self-doubts right out of the way. In fact, just run past them. They're already way behind this guy. You have responsibilities. Who knows? You may just be herding chickens. I don't know. Maybe you're babysitting. Maybe a lot of kids are in your care. Maybe it has something to do with work, and your boss is needing some help and you just really know how to come through for him or her or them. Actually, I said M, but I just wanted to. Maybe your boss's name starts with an M. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think that's the case. Although I have had a sort of a boss with a. And do you see the M's right here? M might actually be a significant part of your day now that I am processing it. So if you have this card today, move forward with alacrity and speed. Move self doubt to the side or pass it up altogether. And by tomorrow, I will have fixed this little problem over here and we will have a lovely time yet again tomorrow. I sure hope so. I hope my silliness hasn't made you want to stop watching. Maybe. Oh well. Love you anyway. Bye.